Get ready for a knockout week of combat sports news. Two fighters rush to the hospital after a brutal UFC Vegas 114. The UFC White House card faces a potential overhaul with fan-suggested dream matchups. Former UFC heavyweight Jairzinho Rozenstruik has all charges dropped. And Khamzat Chimaev is looking absolutely terrifying in new training footage before UFC 328. Don't miss a second. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Two fighters were transported to a local Sin City hospital for precautionary reasons following UFC Vegas 114. That's the stark reality after a night of ultra-violent action, where Stephen Esplund and Harry Hardwick both ended up needing medical attention. Esplund, despite a grueling 3-round battle with Vitor Petrino that snapped his win streak, showed incredible heart and competitive spirit. Hardwick, in a potential fight of the year contender against Marwan Rahiki, suffered a broken jaw between rounds, likely sidelining him for months but proving his grit. The UFC is committed to fighter safety, and these precautionary measures highlight the intensity of the sport. The results of their scans are still pending, but their toughness is undeniable. Will these fighters bounce back stronger than ever? Next, we dive into how you can help fix the highly anticipated, yet surprisingly underwhelming, UFC White House card. The reaction wasn't ideal. That's putting it mildly for the announced UFC White House card, which has left fans feeling underwhelmed. But what if we could redesign it? This mailbag dives deep into how to inject some serious star power and excitement into the event. Forget the current lineup. Imagine John Jones versus Alex Pereira for a made-up GOAT belt headlining, with Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje moved to the co-main. We're talking about adding Olympic gold medalist Gable Steveson against Derek Lewis, and even a wild Dana White versus Eddie Hearn boxing match inside the cage. This isn't just about adding fights. It's about making UFC White House an unforgettable, uniquely American spectacle that lives up to its iconic location. Could these bold suggestions actually happen? Next, a fighter's legal troubles are officially behind him, as Jairzinho Rozenstruik has had all charges dropped. All charges have been dropped. Former UFC heavyweight contender Jairzinho Rozenstruik is no longer facing legal repercussions from his January arrest. The Broward County District Attorney's office elected not to pursue charges after the alleged victim, identified as Rozenstruik's wife, requested the charges and protection order be dropped. She stated they reside together as a family with no issues and that he is an incredible father and husband. While police initially reported claims of a physical altercation involving biting and false imprisonment, the situation has been resolved with the couple seeking to move forward. Rozenstruik, who was released by the UFC earlier this year, has since found success in other promotions. What's next for Biggie Boy on the fight scene? Get ready for a preview of UFC 328, because Khamzat Chimaev is looking unstoppable in new training footage. He sent Khalil Rountree Jr. crashing down. That's the electrifying headline from new training footage featuring UFC middleweight champion Khamzat Chimaev. Ahead of his first title defense against Sean Strickland at UFC 328 on May 9th, Chimaev is showcasing his devastating striking power. In a clip uploaded by UFC Eurasia, Boers can be seen sparring with Khalil Rountree Jr., a respected contender himself. Chimaev lands a massive overhand right, sending Rountree Jr. to the canvas, highlighting the immense challenge awaiting Strickland. The full UFC 328 main card has also been announced, promising a stacked night of fights. Can Sean Strickland survive the Boers' onslaught? That's all for today's top stories, but stick around for our lightning round recap and full call to action. Two fighters hospitalized after UFC Vegas 114, fans propose major shakeups for UFC White House, Jairzinho Rozenstruik has all charges dropped, and Khamzat Chimaev is a wrecking ball in training. What a week! Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your combat sports updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these stories, and follow us on all social media platforms.